with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof. Use it well. Make me proud.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
You do see these tusks, right? Don't let this get you down! Eyes on the prize, huh?
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use. Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Your gold. We want it. We won't forgive this. Ah!
See that plank? Walk it.
Everyone here is huge! It's terrifying!
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Not very big though, is it? Fine, here's some gold.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled. finer the blade, the quicker the fight.
I know, like, several dark arts. Thanks for going easy on me.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up. Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold. My fight isn't with you. But if you insist... Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
You see this ridge? How about a closer look? Hey, what's one more scar?
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
That little furball, Farai? I hear he has fleas.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. my crew says at the bar. Another round! See that plank? Walk it. Haha! This will inspire the crew. Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you. I've got 4 legs because I carry this company.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians. No hard feelings, right?
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Hello, little sentient.
I shouldn't have buried that last treasure.
Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
The bazaar's a big place. You'll never see it all on foot. I sold one of these to my niece. Very safe machine.
this will inspire the crew. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Waste of gunpowder.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Wars are won with gold, they say.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Welcome, dear guest. Stay a while. smashed.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Discounts for peace.
We'll borrow more gold from the tyrant.
People first, profit 10. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist... Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder. All cannon, no ball. See that plank? Walk it.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Hello.
I'm sure you sailors know how to use that.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use. Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Cast aside your deathstruments! I feel like you're not being fully present with me.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish. Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
This world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within. As long as you draw breath.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? You've got potential. I bet I'll see you again.
Time is a solid gem, flecked with glittering moments.
I will not fail you, Father. Waste of gunpowder. out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared? The bazaar is a rabid beast. Be its master. I sense much uncertainty in you.
I assume you're here to give tribute. Your pitiful appearance was a trick.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up. Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
You have great potential. Let me train you. I do not teach violence. I teach mastery of it.
Yetarian strong! You stronger. Now it knows.
See that plank? Walk it.
So, who's... Don't tell anyone I told you
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me. My skills are not weapons. A blade can prune a garden.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish. Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Experience is treasure. I share mine with you. I care little for gold. Your enlightenment is my reward.
Put you in freezer. Eat later. Good fighter. Impressed.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
You've just taken the first step toward whoever said money can't buy class had neither. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
You do see these tusks, right? Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
All cannon, no ball.
I know everything because you won't believe.
Work is never done. It can always
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Stand down and submit to cryification. It's so cold.
Waste of gunpowder.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care. I guess I made a sale. I'll take it, I guess. Wadsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care. Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians. Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
You fall like a boulder. Read the tides and listen to the wind. They will guide your strikes.